People don't take anything I say seriously until I scream. It's insanity. Then all they care about is that I screamed. At least they finally care about something enough to do something. I'm tired of being a punching bag. Tired of having to go to YouTube because I don't have help in real life that's listening to understand. A lot of people are well intentioned, but good intentions don't stop abuse. When I'm told to do something and you're not understanding the state of crisis that I'm in, that's what needed to be addressed first. Why was I in a state of crisis? And when did it start? It started before Natalie was killed. Matter of fact, it started before she ever came into my life and became my friend. Well, I'd known her before that, or at least who she was. She hung out with a lot of the homeless people that were drug addicts. Her and her sister. I always tried to run them off. I went to Virginia because my friend was going to kill herself if I didn't. I couldn't even take care of myself at that point. I celebrated my birthday in Virginia with Natalie and Alicia Bollinger at their request, or rather insistence, at Elliot's Coffee Grounds in Chesapeake, Virginia, or Norfolk, I believe. It's obvious to anybody that looks at that I didn't have bad intentions. The perverts in her life try to pretend like I'm the pervert. First of all, she was an adult before we ever became friends. Second of all, her and her sister both verified that, yeah, me trying to run them off when they were underage was the right thing to do. They shouldn't have been there, by their own admission. And why were they there? Because their dad had him selling drugs. That's why they were there. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to take a look at the situations that I've been in, the reality of the situations versus their magic bubble. Why can't you just do this? Why can't you just do that? Whew. Boy, I'd like to. I'll try telling the story later on. A few little punch bag situations going on. When a man is overwhelmed, you treat him like he's a criminal, like he's a monster. You tell me to go to cops, what a joke that is. See, that's the problem with being overwhelmed. When you have to try to remember everything about the situation all at once, and there's just too much for you to remember, hardly anything just off the top of your head. It takes a few. It's not like one crime happening against you. You get to see on my channel how many times Wolnez has done that. I'm his punching bag. A lot of folks tell me, oh, that's horrible, he shouldn't be doing that. These other people shouldn't be doing that. That's never okay. Well, why just tell me? Why aren't you speaking up with me about how that's not okay? I'm not interested in hitting anybody or kicking anybody. Hell, I'm not even interested in putting people on YouTube or Facebook. I never was. I didn't fucking intend all of this. I went to Virginia because I didn't want my friend to kill herself over her family. I left Virginia because she was fucked up on heroin. Now don't get me wrong, my car breaking down wasn't no fun. Being dehydrated at the time wasn't no fun. Hospital paperwork showed I wasn't on drugs of any sort. But that doesn't matter, does it? What matters is your opinion. I showed people what's really going on. A lot of people listen to some of these Natalie Bollinger things and they say, oh, well, they kind of paint you in a good light. Well, they're also still being dishonest. No matter what, I'm harmed. No matter what I do, it's the wrong thing to do, huh? All these people who are telling me to fight back. Fight back, fight back. Pepper spray them. Spray them with bear mace. Taser him. I can't bring myself to do that. I also can't defend myself against him, and I can't just let him keep assaulting me. I know those hate words and those hurt words. The ones that make people think. The ones that people will hate you for saying. Now, what would I do if I saw somebody trying to hurt Miranda? Or Nathan? Or Candy? Or Joe? I would not let it happen. We're not always there to see, are we? If I'd have known that Joseph Michael Lopez was going to blow Natalie Bollinger's brains out, I would have stopped him. I'm actually physically harmed quite often and quite frequently. So, I don't give a holy goddamn if you're offended by a fucking word.